You are watching the Gaming Collaboration Network, home of the Jello Cup Series.
Oh man, through turns 3 and 4, we're going to have ourselves another photo finish, and I believe this time the 43 Tim Randolph will win at Daytona.
The Lift National Series. Here we go. They make their way through turn 3 and 4. The pace car will peel off. And for the first time ever, the Lift National Series is green. Here at Daytona, the Hitachi Truck Series. And here we go. The pace truck is gonna peel off. And for the first time ever in GCN history, we have a truck series, and we are underway under the lights here at Daytona in Tuesday night heat. Start for us. Your GCN presentation starts right now. Hello guys and welcome. It is time. The first ever Hitachi Truck Series race. It is the NextEra Energy Resources 250 here from the Daytona International Raceway in season number 1. I'm Brian James here. Starting on the pole, if you missed the session the other day, it is Austin Horton. He took the pole yesterday in our afternoon or late afternoon session, and starting to the outside will be Daniel Gittero in the number 98. Of course, Gittero, unfortunately, I believe, no, Gittero did advance to the Daytona 500. We'll see what he is able to do with that Red Bull Racing Chevrolet. First time Red Bull will be in the field for the Jello Cup race, or Jello Cup Series. But here our attention is on the trucks, and there are 36 of them hoping to be not only enlisted as a Daytona winner, but hoping to be the first ever Hitachi Truck Series winner. Of course, we've got 15 laps to settle that, and we will see who comes out on top in that battle. And we will be right back. So, before we get going, we have 36 drivers here. All 36 are series regulars. They will be in the field for all 23 races this season. I think it'd be a good chance to get you to know what base is in what place. So for our starting lineup, why don't we show you the whole field? Let's do kind of a driver introduction style while they take their pace laps. This will be about a few minutes, so we'll be back here in just a little while when we take you to the green flag here at Daytona. Here is your starting lineup for the Hitachi Truck Series NextEra Resources 250 at Daytona. Starting in 36, driving the number 38, Front Row Motorsports Ford, Trevor Collins. Starting in 35th, driving the number 2 GMS Racing Chevrolet, Tyler Faden. Starting in 34th, driving the number 24 GMS Racing Chevrolet, Kevin Thomas. Starting in 33rd, driving the number 17 DGR Crosley Ford, Dylan Ibrahimian. Starting in 32nd, driving the number 88 Thor Sport Racing Ford, Brad Stover. Starting in 31st, driving the number 7 All Out Motorsports Toyota, Jacob Dillon.
Starting in 30th, driving the number 21 GMS Racing Chevrolet, Alexander Rowe. Starting in 29th, driving the number 52 Helmar Friesen Toyota, Mitchell Collins. Starting in 28th, driving the number 6 Norm Benning Racing Chevrolet, Casey Naneko. Starting in 27th, driving the number 02 Young's Motorsports Chevrolet, Giorgio Stumu. Starting in 26th, driving the number 56 Hill Motorsports Chevrolet, Adam McKenzie. Starting in 25th, driving the number 9 Chevrolet, Tim Randolph. Starting in 24th, driving the number 15 DGR Crosley Ford, Xavier Rain. Starting in 23rd, driving the number 20 Young's Motorsports Chevrolet, Sam Young. Starting in 22nd, driving the number 51 Kyle Busch Motorsports Toyota, is Keith Stevens. Starting in 21st, driving the number 11 Spencer Davis Motorsports Toyota, LJ Toledo. Starting in 20th, driving the number 23 GMS Racing Chevrolet, it's Nathan Faden. Starting in 19th, driving the number 04 Roper Motorsports Ford, Henry Sanford. Starting in 18th, driving the number 29 Team Penske Ford, it's Dylan Young. Starting in 17th, driving the number 99 Thor Sport Racing Ford, it's Max Anderson. Starting in 16th, driving the number 26 GMS Racing Chevrolet, it's Eric Faden. Starting in 15th, driving the number 00 Rom Brothers Chevrolet, it's Joshua Sakali. Starting in 14th, driving the number 18 Kyle Busch Motorsports Toyota, it's Samet Ozkan. Starting in 13th, driving the number 40 Nice Motorsports Chevrolet, it's Jimmy Breeze. Starting in 12th, driving the number 8 Nemco Motorsports Ford, it's Diego Yepes. Starting in 11th, driving the number 10 Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing Chevrolet, it's Hillary Sanchez. Starting in 10th, driving the number 30 On Point Motorsports Toyota, it's Willa Ruby Crouch. Starting in 9th, driving the number 25 Western New York Autosport Chevrolet, it's Dan Hummel. Starting in 8th, driving the number 16 Atori Racing Enterprises Toyota, it's Chase Lynn. Starting in 7th, driving the number 05 Western New York Autosport Chevrolet, it's Karen James. Starting in 6th, driving the number 48 Western New York Autosport Chevrolet, it's Austin Shaw. Starting in 5th, driving the number 13 Thor Sport Racing Ford, it's Carter Joey. Starting in 4th, driving the number 3 Jordan Anderson Racing Chevrolet, it's Brodemar Otts. Starting in 3rd, driving the number 4 Kyle Busch Motorsports Toyota, it's Francis Hawes. Starting in 2nd, driving the number 98 Thor Sport Racing Ford, it is Daniel Gittero. And starting from the pole, in the FDNY number 28 Chevrolet, it's Austin Horton. That is your starting lineup for the NextEra Energy Resources 250. Now to the green flag here on GCN.
Lights on the pace truck are off. We're in turn 2. So you saw your starting lineup. Now, the big questions. We know there's going to be a big one, and it's going to come either sooner or later in this race. The question is, when will it hit? How many trucks could be involved in it? And also, could we see overtime? That's going to be the big question. And another thing to keep in mind is if the pressure, well, it's as if the stakes weren't high to begin with. We also have double points here. One of 2 opportunities for double points in this series. So let's just add to it what makes the stakes so high here in this NextEra 250. As the pace truck will peel off. Austin Horton leads us to the green flag. The first ever Hitachi Truck race is underway. Here goes the 4 trying to make it 3 wide into turn 1. And he's going to be able to do it. Francis Hawes to the lead. And if you missed it yesterday, Francis Hawes drove up through the pack and made the 500 with help from teammate Willa Ruby Crouch. And now Francis Hawes leads the truck race. You see it's 3 wide out of the corner. Oh, they hit the wall. Somehow we keep it together, and Francis Hawes will lead the opening lap. Karen James moves up to second in that 05 for Western New York Autosport. Her teammate is back there as well, Dan Hummel. Boy, that Carfox looks good up front. See, they've kind of spread out, believe it or not. As here goes the 05, looking for the race lead with help from a 7-time Cup winner. That is Hillary Sanchez. Oh, you see them in the wall again. I believe Francis Hawes barely led that lap. Just look at how spread out this field is getting right now. As here goes Hillary Sanchez. She wants to lead here at Daytona. Let's see if she can do it. Another thing we want you to keep in mind, not only is this double points, so obviously it is double playoff points, so a win here could very well get you into the playoffs. And you see the 30 got into the wall. That's not good for them. The 99 narrowly. No, the 10 leads the lap. Here goes Henry Sanford in that 04. After this, we head to Nashville Fairgrounds. That'll be our next race. And it'll be next Friday night as well. I believe 7:30 Eastern here on GCN. Did we just have a wreck? We did not, but we have a battle for the lead in the 9. Tim Randolph just took it that lap, but here comes the 7. So again, we head to Fairgrounds after this, and then the truck's got a bye week before we head up to, or we head down to Sonoma, and we will have our first truck race at Sonoma in 20 years. It'll be the first time in 20 years any truck has taken on Sonoma. So that should be very entertaining as Tyler Faden goes to the race lead. He was a blue-green dual winner yesterday, so he's experienced up front. Excuse me there. And here comes his brother, Eric Faden, the teammate as well. And he'll push the 24 of Kevin Thomas to the lead. And sort of a Chevy brigade on that inside lane. Now Eric Faden will look low. And I think Eric Faden's going to get it this lap. See, they're still bouncing off the walls, as Eric Faden will lead a lap. And right now there's 2 lanes on this racetrack. There's a sucker hole in the middle further back. It's that 11 Velve Toledo back there stuck in it. 3 wide for the lead. And the 15 of Xavier Rain is gonna get it. Oh, they wrecked behind. Caution is out, and it's a big pileup on the front stretch. 38's involved. Oh, they're still stacking up. A lot of trucks damaged out of this, as Xavier Rain takes the race lead. Let's go see what happened. We saw how many trucks have been bouncing off that outside wall since the beginning of this race, and it just couldn't go on much longer. Tyler Faden gets hooked by the 29, or just crosses over the front bumper. Can't really do anything there. And you see Trevor Collins nails that outside wall, kills his truck, and I bet you he's glad Speed Weeks is almost over, because he has had a brutal Speed Weeks here at Daytona. And just look on back, no one really able to go anywhere except the grass or into somebody, because the whole track is practically blocked. Then further ahead, you see the 38 crosses down into traffic, and this just creates an even bigger log jam. You see the 40 truck Jimmy Breeze is up in the air. The 9 is up on top of the 25. Just utter chaos. We mentioned we'd see the big one eventually, and we did here, entering lap number 8. Let's take you back to the green flag. Welcome back here to Daytona. The pace lights are off. You see all the trucks cycling around. And Xavier Rain will take over the race lead. No trucks out at this point, but it's going to be on the restart. Xavier Rain, Brad Stover, Eric Faden, Austin Horton, and Nathan Faden, your top 5. Then we got Frode Maratz in 6th, Alexander Rowe in 7th, Kevin Thomas 8th, Chase Lynn in 9th, and in 10th we got Henry Sanford. This is far from over. We'll have 6 laps to go, and I assure you, that wreck was only the beginning. That's my bet. Pace truck is off. And the green flag's gonna wave. We're back underway at Daytona. You see trucks are off the pace ahead. Samet Ozkan, Hillary Sanchez, Joshua Sakali, Austin Shaw, Mitchell Collins, Karen James, Tyler Faden, Carter Joey. All off the pace. And dead ahead, so they could have an impact on this finish. As you see Tyler Faden go, or Eric Faden go for the lead, rather. And Eric Faden is gonna get it. As this time we come to 5 laps of racing to go. Here comes Alexander Rowe in that 21, the teammate. And 3 of the 5 GMS trucks now in the thick of this. More like 4, because the 23 is also back there, but the top 3 all GMS. So look at it, it's practically a 5-6 truck race to the win. As you see Alexander Rowe go low. Thought maybe he had a chance to get around Eric, he didn't. It's 4 to go this time. See the 98 coming off the pit lane. Samat Ozkan just exited turn 2. They have trouble incoming as Alexander Rowe goes to the race lead. And Eric Faden is going to drop to the back of this long line. Or maybe not. He'll find a slot between the 24 and the 3. And it's 3 to go this time. Here comes Brad Stover in the 88. He missed the 500. He is trying everything he can to make up for it here. Exiting turn 2 again. They will catch that 18 this time, as Kevin Thomas will go to the race lead. But here comes Eric Faden. And that 26 truck is just not going away. He is fast. And he's held up. And they've got to be saying, move it, Samet. Come on, help us out. But Samet is going to hold him up, and it's 2 laps to go. And finally, the 18 moves up. This shouldn't kill them too much. Right now, it's a 3-man race, and it's led by Kevin Thomas and that 24. As long as they can stay lined up, I think they got a shot. I don't think they'll hit traffic, because you see those guys are in turns 3 and 4 now, and we're coming to the white flag this time. And I've been waiting all the speed weeks to say this. White flag. 1 lap of racing to go, sponsored by Mitchell's Memes. And Kevin Thomas, he's got his teammate behind him. Will his teammate make a move? He's also got the pole sitter back there and the Cup champ. So the pressure is on to hold on to that position. Here goes Eric Faden. The 21 is going to follow. And Eric Faden through turns 3 and 4. He's got the lead. Will the 21 make a move to try to win this? I don't think so. Eric Faden is going to win the first ever truck race here at Daytona. Congratulations to Eric Faden. He was not only the first time winner at Daytona on the Cup level, he is now the first time winner in the Hitachi Truck Series. He's the first ever winner here. He was the first ever winner in Cup. And we'll see if he can do it again tomorrow. The GMS has got to be real happy with their super speedway program, because they just went 1, 2, 4, and 9. So 4 of their trucks in the top 10. That's a solid day for GMS racing here at Daytona. And of course, we want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you your results and standings. We hope to see you back here tomorrow for the Lift National race at Daytona. If not, we will see you for race number 2 on Friday at Nashville Fairgrounds. Until then, goodbye everyone.